afternoon, Pokésports, and welcome to another VGC Battle Stadium Series 12 video. Bring you a team for sure. This is a Sandaconda team, has a Sandaconda on it, but along with that also does have a Thunderous Therian on it, which is not a Pokemon that we get to see every single day, so I hope to actually bring both in today's battles. Along with that, it's just a kind of a Sword Dog team. Now, this team was used by Zordor12, and I guess was created by Zordor12 as well. We'll make sure to link their stuff down below in the description. They used this team during the IC. They did somewhat well with it, so I want to see if we can do the same. The whole premise of this team is to pretty much get Sandaconda up, trap your opponents on the field with your Dynamax. I don't even know what it's called. Sand Blast, Sand Smash, Sand Spit. No, that's the ability. Yeah, so pretty much trap your opponent, do residual damage to them. It's essentially what Scorch can do. An issue that I could see is obviously Zacian, but we have redirection for it, and we have a bunch of other options for this team. If Sandaconda doesn't do well, we have a Zacian and a Kyogre to, you know, rely on. So there's still some good news here. Regardless, I'm super excited to try out Sandaconda on the channel. If you guys are excited to see Sandaconda, please let me know down below in the description and the comment section. And yeah, with that said, let's get on to today's battles. Going against Turtlemania. Now, I know for a fact Turtlemania is a pretty good player, so we'll see how this goes. I mean, they're running Ludicolo, so that's already a very interesting mon to bring. Ludicolo, Reshiram, Calyrex, Shadow. Honestly, the Reshiram, Calyrex, Shadow core, it does scare me a little bit. I am finding it very comforting that my Sandaconda doesn't really care about either one of the restricteds that much. That is honestly very comforting for me. They also have one Intimidator, but I don't think Sandaconda cares. I think I'm going to go ahead and leave with the Sandaconda. I could also do Sandaconda Thunderous, because we have AV. I could do Indeedee. I could do Rilla to scare the Fake Out, but we don't have Fake Out on this Rilla. But hey, we could threaten them with Fake Out. I think we're going to hold the Rilla, though. I'm definitely going Thunderous. Yeah, I think Thunderous makes a lot of sense here. Do we Ogre? I guess we Ogre. I guess we Zacian. Is the Indeedee necessary? Maybe. I just feel like they have so many spread moves on this team that this Indeedee does not seem too necessary with expanding force. I mean, we'd only end up helping their Calyrex Shadow if the Calyrex Shadow has expanding force and all that. We have Dark Pulse and Weather Ball on this Thunderous. I might go ahead and Dynamax that, depending on how this lead goes. If they lead Reshiram, then I'm just Dynamaxing Sandaconda right away and not thinking twice. Ludi Reshiram, okay. Not gonna lie, didn't expect Ludicolo to come to this game. I guess they brought Ludicolo just because they thought that, hey, maybe we're bringing Ogre sometime. Which I get. Makes sense. I think our best play here is to max Rockfall on a Reshi, assuming they're going to swap into something that floats. And I'm pretty sure Ludicolo is not going to appreciate a neutral attack, so let's just go for the neutral hit on Ludi. They're Dynamaxing. It's definitely smelling like it's going to be a Reshiram Dynamaxing, which means that next turn we should definitely go for Gmax Sandblast. Okay, I didn't actually expect the... no, I just expected it to leave, to be honest. Well, now we'll see how Sandaconda fares up to the to the big Reshiram. Now, I could have let Indeedee and try to set up Coils first, but they have double special attackers anyway, so... All right, Sandaconda, let's impress me, please. I gotta get impressed. Icy Wind. Wow, that's annoying. But hey, that's speed control for you. Is that Scarfed Icy Wind? It has to be. It just outsped my Thunderous. Okay. Who needs Swift Swim? You got Scarfed Icy Wind, Ludicolo. Followed by the Overgrow now. Oh my goodness. We do hang in there, thankfully. Jeez, why is this so annoying already? This is already so annoying. I should have Sand Spit, man. I really thought they were going to swap into a flying type. That's why I didn't. And this Ludi's going to be a pain in my caboose. I have a feeling already. That did not enough damage to Reshiram. Okay. We are in danger. We can only hope that maybe they attack my Thundurus instead. We also do have Weather Ball. We could smack them with a weather, with like a sand rock move and protect. I think that's our only option here. Is just like go for the guard and smack him with a rock move. Sounds good to me. Hopefully they don't change it to Sun. Hopefully they don't go for the max flare is what I mean. Second Icy Wind. Oh, this is gonna get so annoying, dude. Scarfed Icy Wind Ludicolo. I honestly should be like focusing on that more. And of course they do go for the flare. There goes Thundy. Scarfed Ludi. What am I outspeeding you with? Do I still outspeed it with Zacian? Is Zacian my answer here? Am I gonna sack a Zacian off to KO a Ludicolo? Is that my only answer? Okay, well let's bring Zacian. Because I honestly don't know of a better option right now. Let's bring Zacian in. Zacian is just bait. Zacian is just looking pretty for this Reshiram. So that we can go for a Sand Blast before a Dynamax runs out and then protect with Zacian. See, I have to hope that Turtlemania makes a bad play. That's all I'm doing right now. Is just praying that he makes a bad play. There's the Icy Wind again. Let's see if they go for the flare into the Zacian spot. Come on, Sandaconda's not doing nothing to you. You do get rid of Sun, which is, you know, somewhat relevant. They do flare again. Yes, into Zacian. Okay. All right, that's what we wanted. Good. We got our spit out, which means they can't swap, which is good info to have. And it means we actually get our stab ground move into the weak to ground Pokemon, which actually goes down that turn. All right. Okay. Next prayer is, does Scarfed Ludicolo outspeed my Zacian? This is madness. I've never calced for this. I've never needed to know Ludicolo's speed with the Scarf. I'm currently opening Showdown just to see what Ludicolo's speed is with the Scarf. Ludicolo, if this thing is max timid, it is 134 times 1.5. This goes up to 201, so Zacian should outspeed. I don't know if this is max speed Zacian, but Zacian should theoretically outspeed. I'm going to protect for obvious reasons. Reshiram's going to go down on its own. I'm just going to hit the Reshiram once. I'll swap if I have to. I mean, my chance to KO Ludicolo was there, but I can't take it right now. The good news is I know Ludicolo is only going to go for Icy Wind for the rest of the game. Which is not a great move to have constantly spammed on you for the entirety of the game, but we gotta do what we gotta do, I guess. Alright, let's see how this next turn plays out. Issue is if they have Calyrex, I'm gonna be a little bit sad. Because Calyrex is just gonna get a free +1 here on Sandaconda, which I don't like too much. Yeah, Sand Spit! Or whatever it's called, Sand Blast. Sand Tomb. Alright, what do you got? Yeah, there's our Calyrex. Okay, I guess. I just gotta hope. And I can't give it the, Is that enough? I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm gonna smack it with a Behemoth. I'm already slower. I was always gonna be slower, so these Icy Winds make no difference other than just damage output. Here's a Drizzle. Now, is this Ludicolo Swift Swim? Most likely. I mean, its own tempo, so it can't be confused or intimidated, I guess. But it could be Swift Swim. It could be Rain Dish. It's probably Swift Swim. Like I said, it's Scarfed, so it doesn't matter. It was already outspeeding everything on the field. And thankfully, my Ogre is Sitrus, so this is actually ideal for versing a Calyrex. Because they're going to break me down to half, but I can at least get some of that health back. Now I need Zacian to live. Yes, baby. Nice. That's really good. Here's a Behemoth. And then I think Sand Spit still works on it, right? Does it? Will it? Please? Is the tomb still tombed on both of them or just Ludicolo? I've never used Sandaconda before in my life. Regardless, I just protect and Origin Pulse here. It still is on Ludicolo. It is not on Calyrex. I would have had to use it while it was on the field. Oh, that's so unfortunate, man. Okay, Origin Pulse. That's it. Origin Pulse and Protect. We have to hope we connect with every single move here. That is all. Locking this Ludicolo in was big, man. Like I said, it can only click one move and it can't leave. So that Ludicolo is essentially, I don't want to say dead weight, because it is still very annoying. But it's one less Pokemon that I gotta think about, right? I could always deal with it later. Okay, so let's see how this turn plays out. I mean, I just need to knock out Calyrex here. If I miss Ludi, I don't even care. You know, Ludi, you can miss some of those Icy Winds too. Just so you guys know, Icy Wind is not 100% accurate. Just saying. If you needed to miss some, you could. I wouldn't mind. All right, we're now even slower Ogre. The Astral Barrage again. Okay, never mind. I got excited. I thought we were connecting. We're not connecting yet. Astral Barrage is not going to knock us out. We're at 31 HP. Here's an Origin Pulse. Are you kidding? What is this? Why does this always happen to me? You're just absolutely joking, right? Man, I can't even do anything anymore. Okay, I have a feeling that today's episode's not going to be an easy one, huh? If the first battle of the day I'm already missing Origin Pulses on the one that matters, then this is not going to be a good battle. Oh my goodness. There's just no way. I don't want to say I would have won, but I'm definitely not winning now. That's already out of the picture. Oh boy. Welp, I guess Sandaconda, you could try your best, but it's not gonna happen. I would need like a quick claw and a 10% chance right now. Oh my goodness. I have no idea what they brought in the back though. Hold on, let me take a look. Let me take a gander. Honestly though, every Mon they have on their team, I beat with Zacian. They probably had Landers in the back. I swap out Zacian, I get my speed back. They knock out Sandaconda. And then I just Behemoth Blade it. I think I would have won. I honestly think I would have won. I'm not trying to take away from my opponent, because Turtlemania is a very good player, but I think we had that. Oh well. I mean, hey, tis Pokemon, tis life. Hopefully the next couple of battles, nothing terribly bad happens to us. But, you know, off to a great start. We're getting it all out of the way right now. Not every battle are winners, you know? Sword Dog v Sword Dog, but you know what? There might be a place for Sandaconda. I mean, Sandaconda is going to help change the weather. There is always that. The good news is they do have one Intimidator on their team, but it's not an Incineroar, so my Rillaboom doesn't care about it too much. I don't really see a point for Thundurus. Thundurus does help against the Ogre, like Loki, though. Okay, here's what we'll do. I want to bring Sandaconda. I'm a little bit nervous to lead with it, but I'm going to bring it anyway. I'll bring the Rillaboom in the back just because I feel like they're gonna lead Ogre. And then we'll have our Ogreization in the back. We're gonna leave behind our Thundurus. I hope that this is a smart idea. I don't know. I don't feel too confident about this battles. I just in general don't like mirror matches. I hate them. So yeah, there's that. This is pretty much a mirror match. I'm also gonna have to find a way to break through that Kartana. I have no idea how. Thankfully, no Kartana lead for my opponent. But I do have some serious Threadarunes on the field. I pretty much just tell my opponent, you better leave. But there's always a potential, hey, I'm gonna be a funny guy, or girl in this case, and Dynamax my Thundurus and protect with my Ogre. That is always a possibility that I recognize and that I'm worried about. So I'm just gonna go ahead and Rockfall. I could Sandblast the Ogre. And then it's either I swap or I protect. I don't have protect, so I guess my options are a little bit limited. I also don't have I don't have Fake Out either. Okay. So I think my options are kind of limited here. Okay, so I should be more worried about this Thundurus than I currently am being. So let's go ahead, Max Rockfall the Thundurus, or the Tornadus, rather. And I'm going to Grassy Glide Ogre anyway, just hoping that they are Scarfed and they can't swap. There's the Dynamax, but good news is they're not swapping the Ogre. They're definitely going to Dynamax the Torn, though. Yikes. Dynamaxing Ogre! Oh, I still hate this. This is still bad for me, because I am pretty certain I can't one-shot this thing. But heck, I'll try. And I'm also pretty certain I'm about to get one-shot myself. Granted, I didn't really have a better Dynamax option in the back, so it was either click this Dynamax button or I don't. I mean, maybe my Kyogre could have also Dynamaxed in the back. But, you know, it's the Sandaconda video. And Sandaconda's spinning. We'll see how this turn plays out. Torn protects. Fine, I didn't attack you. Wait, it's actually really relevant that they didn't get Tailwind up. That is not as good of damage as I wanted. And they Hailstorm and don't go for a water move? Hold on, are they trolling? They went for the Rilla. They didn't even go for Sandaconda? Interesting. Very interesting. Now that is smelling like it's a Scarfed Ogre that was never intended to be Scarfed. Or that was never intended to Dynamax. Okay, well, I got Sand up for what it's worth. I think I'm just gonna keep Grassy Gliding. I think that's a fine trade there. If they get Tailwind up, they get Tailwind up. It is what it is. As long as I keep my priority here. I think just to double make sure Ogre goes down this turn, I'm gonna Sand Blast the Ogre as well. Gmax Sand Blast. That sounds like a child wrote that name. All right, let's see. The Ogre doesn't protect, so that's astounding news for us. So that's definitely just a Scarfed Ogre that decided to Dynamax. Okay, cool. It's not going to die, unfortunately, but hey, it's low enough to where that's all I care about. Now, unfortunately, I don't get the Sand boost because I'm a ground type. Oh, and I just instantly die. Well, Sandaconda, yes. Hey, set up the Sand, except that's gonna KO my Rilla now. So you know what, Sandaconda, that wasn't the greatest news for us, if I'm gonna be entirely honest. Let's see if I gain health back before I lose. No, it's looking like I'm losing health first, so I think my Rilla goes down this turn. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Oh, never mind, because I gained health before. Okay, we keep Rilla for one more turn. Which means, theoretically, this should result in a double KO for us if I just bring Zacian. Theoretically, because we're assuming that this Ogre has no protect. I mean, they could swap it if they want, but I just don't think they're going to do that. So I'll just go ahead and Behemoth in case they do swap there. And Glide on the Ogre. Just get a free KO. I mean, my opponent might just sack. Oh, they do have Guard. Well, that makes me sad. So they're just guarding and trying to hit a hurricane, I'm assuming. No, they don't have to. They have icy wind. Okay. Not great news, I don't think. Pretty bad news, actually. I think next turn, all I have to do is Origin, though. Which, as long as they don't have Kartana in the back, can be, you know, a pretty decent turn. Doesn't have to be a bad turn. Just protect and Origin Pulse. Man, the Sandaconda was not living, huh? The Sandaconda was not enjoying itself. It's fine. Okay, let's see if we can salvage whatever we have here. We haven't been able to knock out either Pokemon, by the way. We've essentially accomplished nothing here with the first 4 turns of the game. So let's hopefully... I mean, we have our 2 restricteds left, right? So let's just try to do as much as we can. I think the only thing left to do is just going for the protect here, so we don't take an Origin Pulse to the face and just Origin Pulse them in return. Hopefully we connect with both. Hopefully we get a double KO, and hopefully we don't lose all of the health on our Ogre. We are Citrus Berry Ogre, so I'm assuming this is a more defensive spread. But I don't have the EVs in my face right now, so there's no way of me knowing either. They go for the Icy Wind. Okay. They're really trying to get the speed control here. I totally get it, because their Tailwind's going to run out. And then this speed is going to remain, so... It's good that we're not -2 on our Zacian. That's for sure. There's their Origin Pulse. We should be able to eat it up with our Ogre. Now let's see if we can connect. Yeah, that's really good. If we connect, it's double KO. Yes, double connect, double KO. Nice. All right, so we're back to the 2v2 matchup. Issue is, I think the Tailwind ends this turn, but issue still is we're -1 on both of our Pokemon in speed, which could come back to bite us on the butt, unless they led with, like, they only left whatever Pokemon is very slow in the back, but I highly doubt they went ahead and did that. They're trying to get speed control. It's clearly for a reason. They do have a Kartana, so this is already going to be a fun turn. And then they have their own Zacian. Okay. Big yikes. We're going to have to make some plays. We're going to have to... There's no way around this. We're going to have to make some big plays. Their easiest turn is to just attack Zacian, attack Ogre. Part of me wants to protect Ogre for now. I know that's kind of a very obvious play, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to protect Ogre. I'm going to, you know, take a Behemoth Blade to the face, obviously. But I should be able to live it, I think. I didn't lose too much health. Here's the Behemoth. I need this Kartana to go into the Ogre spot. That's the only thing I got. Oh, that's going to delete me because it crits me. Never mind. Game's over. Oh, no. Oh, well... Dang it. They were going for Leaf Blade, so I might have had a chance there. Okay, guys. I know I complain a lot on this channel, but hear me out. I don't think I would have been able to one-shot the Kartana, but I definitely would have hurt it a lot. I was going for the Sacred Sword on the Kartana. That would have knocked... Hopefully knocked Kartana out. I mean, it's not Dynamax, and I'm at +1. I don't know. I've never run the calc for that. And Kartanas tend to not carry any defensive investment. I understand that they're naturally defensive, but hey. If I KO'd Kartana there, then I have an Ogre that can click Origin Pulse. Right? I mean, overall, it's just a sad outcome. Oh, well, GG. We'll go ahead and give my opponent the win. What is even the point? What is the point? Is that just pouring salt on the wound? We get it. You're gonna knock me out. Oh, whatever. Sandaconda can't win them all, unfortunately. But hey, at least we got a win in today's episode. Let's hopefully result in the win in the next battle, and we'll see how our opinions of Sandaconda develop. Okay, this last battle can't possibly go as bad as the first two. So let's keep our fingers crossed and hope for the best. Now, I see an Ogre. I don't like the Ogre. I'm bringing Thundurus right away. And I think that's pretty safe, hopefully. I don't know if this is a Sandaconda game. I mean, Sandaconda could be decent here, but I'm looking at an Ogre. I'm looking at a Calyrex. I'm looking at a Kartana. It's looking a little rough for our friend, if I'm going to be entirely honest. So I think our better bet could be something along the lines of maybe a Rilla. Probably a Rilla. Rilla, Ogre, Zacian. And then we'll roll with that. I mean, I could run Sandaconda just so I can have a switch into the Ogre hit, but Thundurus should be just fine in taking any electric moves, right? Thundurus with Volt Absorb can just deal with this Lucky on its own. I'm not too concerned there. If they do lead Ogre, the Thundurus does have Grass Knot for it, which does a significant amount of damage to Ogre. I'm not actually entirely sure what speed tier Thundurus Therian is in. It is base 101. Okay, so it's a little bit slower than regular Thundurus is, but it's definitely faster than most Pokemon, so that's pretty good. Hey, I'll take that at this point. I gotta take what I can get here. So whatever happens this last battle, I hope you guys had some fun, and I hope you guys know that whenever I say I get critted out, I'm never exaggerating. Or I miss. Both equally bad. Now let's see, a Lucky instant lead, that's honestly fine, right? That does not bother us in the slightest. We got Rilla, and we got Thundurus here. And it's smelling like a Thundurus Dynamax kind of game, you know? We are going to be -1 on the Rilla spot. I could always switch this spot out. But I don't think I want to. At least not yet. Mainly because they're definitely going to go for an Airstream into my Rilla spot, and I could smell it. I could taste it. I know. It's there. So I think what we're going to do here is Dynamax. I want to knock out the Lucky, but I just will figure that out later, I guess. I more so want to deal with this Incin. So I think I will Max Lightning the Incin. I understand I'm going to get rid of my Terrain. But I think I'm just going to go for the Grassy Glide here. I did not expect them to Dynamax there, to be entirely honest. I really didn't think the Dynamax Lucky was going to be making its appearance. But I guess Dynamax Lucky is making their appearance. I mean, this is a little concerning for the sense that, hey, this means my Rillaboom will probably not make it out of this turn. But at least we get a Grassy Glide off before going down. I hope. It all depends on whether or not the Incin decides to click Fake Out. But hey, if they get rid of Rilla, they got rid of Rilla. Congratulations. Regardless, here's a Dynamax Therian Thundurus. We'll see how much damage we can actually do to their Incin. We're Soul Vested on this set, so I have no idea what the EVs are looking like. I'm guessing there's a lot of special attack EVs. Unfortunately, it's going to be a Fake Out onto the Rillaboom spot, which means they're probably just going to Airstream. Lightning! Oh, they just straight up forgot. Okay, that's even better. Hey, I like when that thing happens. Honestly, very ideal for us. Like I said, unfortunately, we do get rid of the Terrain there. Wow. I mean, I don't blame them. How many people actually go against Thundurus anyway, right? Should I swap? Should I take the swap? I don't have a safe swap, though. So I think I'll just high horsepower and hope that I connect. Even at -1 should still be doing a solid chunk to this Regieleki. Like, I'm at the point where if Regieleki is their last Pokemon alive, I win, right? So I'm kind of cool with ignoring it and just continuously hitting their Sidemon. I'm just putting a lot of eggs in the Thundurus basket. Let's see what they swap into. Kartana. I'm sure Kartana still is not going to appreciate this. This is still in electric terrain. Okay, they do just go for a Lightning on Rilla, which is telling me that they're not prepared to be a Dynamax Lucky. Oh, they are Life Orb, but they didn't Airstream. Strange. Very strange. Kartana, I appreciate that more than I thought it would, honestly. But hey, we get a nice high horsepower there. They're just going for max Lightnings, though. I mean, this is Stab. This is in Terrain. Is this more damage than this? The Terrain boost is 1.3. The Stab is 1.5. I think this is still more damage. They definitely have an ogre in the back by the way they're playing. The issue is I just can't oh, actually what I should be doing here is max striking the Alecki spot, because then I can go in with yeah, I'll double into the Alecki, because then I can go in with Zacian and be faster than Alecki. Oh, they also have strike, but I could still go in with Zacian and be faster than Alecki. That doesn't actually change anything, because we also striked ourselves. But it's interesting that they did that. Now what is the Tana gonna do? Tana might even get a +1 here, unfortunately. Yeah, just Aerial Ace on my Rilla. That's fine. All right, bye Rilla. Like I said, good news here is we're about to get a -1 on their side of the field too. Even with that beast boost, I think we're okay. All right, really good damage onto Alecki. Sweet. Now it's Ensign time. This is also really relevant too, because I said Ensign, Zacian. I was gonna say if their Ensign swaps, which I feel like they would have to, we could just Sacred Sword that spot and be a-okay. There's nothing that wants to come in and take that Sacred Sword. And I am just in general not concerned about this Alecki too much anymore. Maybe I should be though. Rising Voltage will do a lot of damage here. So let me actually click Rising Voltage. And then Sacred Sword the Alecki spot. Because like I said, we outspeed Alecki here. Or we should at least. Assuming this is a fast Zacian, we outspeed Alecki. And then since we have Rising Voltage going now, plus the Electric Terrain, that's going to hurt a lot more than a Dynamax Max Lightning would have. It does require us to outspeed though. Do we outspeed? They withdraw the Alecki. Wow. Going with the Ensign? Okay, Ensign takes the okay, that makes sense, right? They're gonna lose their Ensign for this though. It does make sense because they needed the speed on the Alecki to have a chance for the late game. They're probably also preserving the Alecki just in case we have an Ogre, which we do. So now let's see if we outspeed here. We don't outspeed. They go for the Smart Strike, but it's on our Zacian. We eat that up though. Nice. That was +1 and stab. So the fact that we even lived that well is very impressive to me. Oh, why is that not enough? Ugh. I thought it'd be enough. Jeez, Kartana. I understand it's resisted, guys, but still. Kartana, relax. Okay, hi Alecki, welcome back. I think I have to protect Zacian and then just go for the KO on Kartana. Like, what else would I do here? I don't want to take a Thunderbolt for absolutely no reason. Now, what's funny is that if they commit to going for the Electroweb, what happens is I just get health back. So that's honestly fine. Their max strike was their only way of lowering my speed. They actually try to go for the Rising Voltage. So I have to be very cautious about that spot. And then Leaf Blade on... Bruh, are you joking today? Are you kidding? This has to be a cruel prank. There's no way. Oh my absolute goodness. That's 3 separate games. 3 game-winning hacks on each of them. Oh my goodness. I think I just lose now. I will try, but I think I just lose. Man, like, what am I supposed to do? When I just get crit Leaf Bladed at +1. I would have lived at 120%. That's resisted. I don't care how many +1s you got. Electroweb, congratulations. You clicked the fun button. Oh boy. We get a little bit of Sitrus back. Now let's see if they decide. If they decided to attack Zacian, then they're throwing. If not, we have a chance. We outsped, so that means if we attacked Kartana, we could have done something better. I got so tilted, I didn't even think about speed tiers or electro webs. Okay, hold on. We still outspeed Kartana though, for what it's worth. I guess it just depends on what their last is. But man, Kartana should have been dead. It shouldn't have even been there. It should have been a dead Pokemon. Ah, it's Calyrex, of course. It's always Calyrex. Oh, it's Calyrex Ice though. Unfortunately, I can't attack both of them. I mean, Calyrex has the move that can miss, so I'm going to attack Kartana because that's Assault Vested and I know it can't protect. If Calyrex protects, then GG, I won. If not, then... Okay, they don't protect, yeah. Now, the only hope here is that they win for a high horsepower and miss. Body press. They don't even have to. Okay, so they're probably Babiri set on top of it all. I don't even care. I'm uploading this the way it is. This is nothing but evidence for me, guys. This is evidence that every single battle today with Sandaconda I got hacked out in. That's ridiculous. Oh, it is not a good day. Anyway, let's get you guys the rental code. And here you have the rental code for the Sandaconda team. Unfortunately, we didn't really get to play with it because, you know, the games were a little bit one-sided, if I had to put a kind term to it. But hey, it's Pokemon, and here we are. We're playing Pokemon. We're having fun, I guess. Getting critted and missing our moves. It's fine though. The team is honestly really fun. I'm pretty sure that I don't want to sound like super confident, but maybe out of the 3 games today, we would have won 2 of them minimum, right? Had us not encountered any crits or misses. But hey, that's just the game we play, right? Thanks again, Zordor12, for the team. The team was fun for the, you know, the time that I got to spend with it, and I feel like it honestly would have done very well in today's episode had circumstances not happened. But hey, whatever. I'm gonna stop talking about it. The more I talk about it, the angrier I get. But anyway, if you guys pity me, go ahead and leave a like down below. And thank you so much for watching today's episode. Greatly appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. I'm Kevin, this is Pokésports. Have a great night. Peace out. Bye-bye.